you new to substitute teaching and are looking for a few tips and tricks in order to get started, well, hopefully this video will do the trick. Tip number 1, arrive at your school site early. This ensures that the administrative assistant has plenty of time to provide you with any materials that you'll need, as well as to ensure that your morning isn't in a rush. Tip number 2, prepare. This could include anything, from looking at the lesson plan, preparing and writing anything on the board that you have to, and even reviewing the content to ensure that you're comfortable with what you're going to be teaching for that day. Tip number 3, delivery and expectations. At the beginning of each class, use this time to not only take attendance, but also introduce yourself, go over the lesson plan, and answer any student questions. Tip number 4, communication. This is really important, especially if you're subbing in a middle school or high school environment in which you'll have a prep period. Make sure to reach out to the administrative assistant to determine if there's any classes that you need to cover. The benefit of doing so, if you do have a class to cover, 1, it gives you something to do, 2, it gives you a little bit of a boost of pay, and 3, it helps the school out and shows that you want to take initiative. Tip number 5, cleaning up. Regardless of the grade level or content area that you'll be substitute teaching in for the day, you're going to be working with kids, and chances are the room might be a little messier at the end of the day compared to how it was when you first walked in the classroom. Take some time at the end of the day just to straighten everything out. This could include cleaning up the teacher's desk that you used originally, making sure that all the desks and chairs are neatly stacked and placed where they originally were, and of course, cleaning the floor and making sure that any scraps, pencils, or papers are picked up. Last but not least, for tip number 6, leave a note. It's important to leave a note just because this does let the teacher know about what took place in class, about what students were helpful, what students were a little disruptive, as well as where you might have left off in a certain lesson plan. By doing so, this allows you to communicate with the teacher, and if you like the class well enough to sub again, feel free to leave your contact info on the note as well. Once your classroom is all locked up and everything else is ready to go, be sure to drop off your room key, attendance sheets, and anything else over to the administrative assistant. Be sure to thank them for their help today, and have a great rest of your day.